These are the 6 easiest and simplest ways to become more productive. And the first thing you're gonna do, and you're gonna laugh because it's silly, but just stare at a wall, okay? You need to become bored. You need to do things where you can allow your mind to just shut off and become bored so that you crave doing work, so that you want to go after things, you want to get things done. You're not becoming bored. You're stimulated. You're scrolling on your phone. You're watching TV. You're constantly distracted. And listen, it is not your fault. We live in the modern world. There are evil, greedy scientists that are controlling the way that we go about our lives, okay? They are making you addicted to your phone for a reason, because they're making money off of you. So you gotta take back control of your life, hide your phone away from you, and stare at a damn wall. This helps me greatly. This helps me become more productive. And honestly, probably one of the best things on this list, so I'm just putting that out there real quick. Take this seriously. Stare at a wall and become bored. When you're waiting in line at the grocery store, put your phone away. Just be bored. Just wait in line and be like, I'm just living my life. I'm just doing my thing. Just be with your thoughts, right? Allow yourself to be bored, because when you do that, you have more drive, more ambition, more excitement over things that are boring, right? Because when you're productive, it kind of feels boring. So we want to make it exciting. We want to make ourselves feel like, I want to go after this thing. And the simplest and easiest and fastest way to do that is to become bored and to stare at a wall or stare at the ground or do whatever it takes to just allow your mind to shut off. Number 2, listen to music that is not distracting. And if you're anything like me, you're listening to the same songs all the time on repeat because they're catchy. They make them catchy for a reason. They need to make money off of you. It's the same fucking feeling here, right? It's like, we live in this world where everyone's just trying to get our attention and make money off of us, right? So take back control of your life. Stop binging that same song on repeat. And you're lying if you don't do that, because I've talked to so many people and they all agree. It's because we live in this world where it's just like overstimulated. We're just constantly consuming. So listen to music that is not distracting. Listen to music that has no lyrics in it. And I've got a whole playlist for this, so I linked it down in the description. You can check that out. I listen to this all the time. I actually listen to this before I start recording these videos for you guys, because it just puts me in the zone. It allows me to recenter myself and just get something done. This can be getting videos done, or this could be getting my work done. Anything that is getting pushed off, I'm getting that done when I'm listening to this playlist. It has helped me greatly, and I know that it will help you too. And you don't have to just listen to this playlist. You can listen to audiobooks. You can listen to things that are going to help improve your life. Because that's another thing. Listening to these pop songs, these catchy songs, they are not doing anything for you. They're taking away from you. They're not adding value into your life. Put some more freaking value in your life. Get selfish about that shit. Make your life the best life it can be, because girl, you only get one life. That is it. You're not getting another chance at this. You don't know. You just don't know. So make the most of it. Make the most of your life right here, right now, and keep consuming things that are good for you, that are going to help your life, that are going to make it easier, and that are going to make it more enjoyable and lead to a more fulfilling life. Is that catchy song that you found on the radio that you've been binging helping you live a better life, right? No. It's taking away from your life. It's taking away from you going after things, because when you're listening to that song, you're singing along to it, you're dancing, you're having a good time, and it's taking longer to get the things that you actually need to get done, and you're pushing off more things that you want to work on, and it's just not worth it. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? And listen, maybe audiobooks aren't your thing. Maybe this playlist with no distracting lyrics in it is not your thing. Find your thing. Find a podcast. Find something that is not going to take away from you. It's going to add value to your life, because you really should be selfish with things like that. I hate using that word, but for lack of a better word, just fill your own cup. Stop filling other people's cups. Stop allowing this music, these phones, all of these distractions take over your life, because that's what they're doing. And you need to take back control of your life. They have control over you. Take back control. You have the control. You have it within you. You just got to dig deep for it, because maybe you're addicted to these songs. They're addictive. They're addictive for a reason. So just understand that, hey, you're addicted. Okay, how do I solve this problem? Well, Mike Lynn told me audiobooks, podcasts, Heck, there's even white noise. That's another thing. This is no distracting lyrics, nothing. It's just white noise. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. This is a game changer. I didn't know what this was. And now I sleep to it at night. It's good for so many different things. It's good for being productive. It's good to sleep to. It's good to just relax to, unwind to. There's so much you can learn on the internet. Instead of using it for bad, use it for good, because there is two sides to this coin. It can be used for good. Use it in the right ways. Be selfish with it. Find things that are good for you and take those things and add those things into your life. And stop allowing the bad things to take from you. It's not worth it. Moving on to number 3, delegate your work. You should not be doing everything yourself. If you want to be more productive and get more done, you should be delegating your work. And no, you don't need to be a business owner. But if you are, you really, really should be delegating your work. This took me so long to figure that out. Please, please, please delegate. Find people to help you, friends and family. Start small like that. That's what I did. And that helps greatly. You should not be doing everything yourself, because that's why it's hard to be productive. That's why it's hard to get things done. You should be asking people for help and reciprocating it, because that's value that they're giving to you. Reciprocate the value. Make sure you're filling their cup too. When they ask for help, be of service to them. You don't always have to say yes, but there's times where people ask us for help. See if you can help in some way, shape, or form, right? Don't overextend yourself, but just make sure that you are returning the favor, is what I'm trying to say. And another great way to delegate your work, though, is not just your work, but your chores. Like grocery shopping, for instance. If you're still grocery shopping in this day and age, like we can order our groceries online and have someone get paid to do it, right? So why are you not doing that? You should not be grocery shopping unless it's like a small, quick little haul, right? I'm talking large grocery hauls. You should not be doing that yourself anymore. Take the time and order them online instead, because once you do that, it's so easy. You can just redo it. It's done for you, and that way you can get more things done. That's the whole point here. If you want a nice, simple, easy fix here, I'm telling you, figure that out and thank me later, because that has been such a game changer. You should not be doing that. And even with self-checkout too. If you have a couple things, go to self-checkout. That's fine. But every time you go to self-checkout, you're using your brain to figure out, well, okay, I got to enter in the code for the bananas or something like that, right? And that is taking away from you. That's taking that precious brain energy, and those brain points is what I like to call them. It's sucking them away from you. And every time you do that, it's just making the rest of your day harder to get through. You took so long taking that whole cart of groceries, right? And you're trying to do it as fast as you can because there's a line and you're like, oh shit, I gotta make sure I get in and out of here. And you're really hurting yourself when you're doing that. There are people there that want to help you, that are at that cash register, that know how to do this job, and they do it so quickly. Go to them. If the line is really long, right? They're still probably quicker. You can keep an eye on that. See what I mean? Like those lines, they go pretty fast actually. Those self-checkout lines, not so much all the time. Save your energy. Your energy equals productivity. If you want to get more things done, you've got to be delegating your work. You've got to figure out ways to do that. You use friends and family and you give back to them when you can. You order groceries online. And if you're an entrepreneur and you need help getting things done, you should really be hiring people. You can hire people on Fiverr. You can have them help you with like a PDF. You can have them help you with a logo, your thumbnails, right? For YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, anything. It costs like 20 to 30 bucks. Like, please stop having a scarcity mindset. Stop being stingy. Stop thinking that you should be doing everything yourself, because that's probably what you're thinking. You're like, I shouldn't be hiring somebody. I'm not there yet. Yes, you are. At any given level, you can do that. It all just comes down to you deciding that you want more and you want to be more productive, and you taking back control and saying like, I can do this. I can hire somebody. I shouldn't be doing all this by myself. That's all it is. It's just a mindset shift. That's it. Delegate more, do less, and be more productive that way. It's as simple as that. And know that you should never feel bad asking for help with friends and family. I'm telling you, there's this time where I used to make bath bombs out of my house when I was growing my business. And I would feel bad. I'd be like, my dad's got to get me baking soda. But like, he was going shopping with his friend anyway. They went to BJ's on the weekends and it really was no big deal. And he reassured me. And that's the thing. A lot of us will be like, I feel so guilty. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. Mindset shift, babe. That's all it is. You just tell yourself it is fine. It is okay to ask for help. People want to help you. That's another thing. Like, people actually want to help you. They feel good. Let them feel good. Let them help you. Stop doing everything yourself, because you are going to be so held back the more you allow yourself to think it's not a good idea and that you feel guilty. It's just a mindset shift. Tell yourself there's nothing wrong with us, that it's a good thing to be doing this. It's good for me. It helps me become more productive. You just tell yourself that enough times and you will believe it. Let's keep moving. We've got number 4, and it's all about moving. Walk after you eat. If you are not walking after you eat, even once a day, just once a day, okay, you're doing a disservice to yourself if you're not doing that. You are sluggish. You're so tired, right? You're like, I just don't want to do anything anymore. Well, no wonder why. You need to move your body. We are so conditioned to think like, I should just relax after I eat. I should just watch a movie, because you see that in movies all the time. If you're watching movies and TV shows, you see that, like, when you're done eating a big meal, you just relax, right? They don't show you the family going for a walk after eating a meal. That's what you should be doing. Like, there are scientists literally saying this. It's not just me. It's good for your blood sugar. It's good for your overall health. Like, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna do better. You're gonna do more. You're gonna be more productive if you go for walks after you eat. For most of my life, I didn't do this. I didn't understand that this is something you were supposed to do, because no one's talking about it. No one does it. You should be doing this. You should be doing this at least once a day, and see how you feel. Take note of it. Take a mental note. Like, wow, I actually do feel better. I feel like I can get back to work now. Like, I don't have to relax, right? I don't have to just keep scrolling on my phone. I want to get the work done. It's also resetting your brain. If you leave your phone at home or you leave your phone in the car, please do that, because you're allowing your brain to get bored, which is what we talked about earlier in the video. Become bored, become more interested in the work you're doing, and get more done that way. If you're constantly scrolling and you're constantly sucking into some type of screen, you are not allowing yourself to become bored. You need to become bored. And in order to do that, you just gotta eliminate it. You gotta stop. You gotta have self-control. This way you'll be able to take a proper break. You'll be able to get fresh air. You'll be able to think with your own thoughts. You won't be so influenced by what's going on the screen. You'll be enjoying what's around you, being grateful, refilling your own cup, feeling good. Exercise is good for you naturally. It's gonna make you feel better too. You're gonna feel so much happier if you go for walks more often. And you don't have to go outside. You can walk around your house, whatever works for you, okay? As long as you're walking around, as long as you're moving your body, right? It could be anything. Just do something. Just do something. Because sitting down and relaxing and getting comfortable after you eat is making it harder for you to get more done. It is making it so difficult for you to be productive. And this is a very simple, easy thing to do. The only thing that is overcomplicating it is your mindset. That's it. Tell yourself it's easy to go for walks. Just go for a short walk, a 1-minute walk. Then the next day, a 2-minute walk. Just put your shoes on and go outside and get better at it, and make it easy on yourself. Put the shoes by the door. Have your socks and shoes by the door and just put them on and step outside. You're gonna wanna go for a walk. You're gonna be like, well, I'm out here anyway. Like, let me just go for a walk. It's as simple as that. Up next, we have number 5, eat healthier. Stop eating junk food. Because when you're eating junk food, you're taking away from yourself. And it's like, you're taking out a credit card and you're gonna owe on it. You're gonna owe interest on it. Every time you eat something bad, potato chips, Oreos, ice cream, anything, it's gotta stop, honestly. The more you do that, the harder it is to get work done. You don't feel well. You wanna sleep it off. You wanna keep pushing it off. It's so bad for you. It is so bad for you, but you have to do it slowly but surely. This is not an overnight fix. I don't believe anything is an overnight fix. You do things slowly but surely. You cut back slowly but surely. If you're addicted to going out and getting Taco Bell, I used to be you. I understand how it goes. You have to cut back slowly. You have to do the healthier options there. If you're just getting something like cheesy gordita crunch, like loaded with the cheese, right? Cut back. Just get like a bean burrito with rice, a rice and bean burrito. That's what I used to get. And that helps greatly because you're going to start losing interest in getting it, right? And it's not going to be as tasty. It's not going to be as addictive. And you're going to keep cutting it back and you will be able to eliminate it that way. When you eat healthier, your brain will thank you. Your brain's gonna be like, yes, this is what I needed. Like, let's keep moving. I'm talking, look up healthy foods too. There are foods that are specifically good for your health, your brain health. You could eat walnuts, for instance. They're so good for your brain health. They're filled with good fats, right? Healthy fats for your brain. Your brain loves that shit. It's like, yes, give me more. Yes, yes, yes. I feel good. I can think clearly. No more brain fog. Every time you eat those disgusting ice cream, Oreos, all the junk, it just clouds your brain. You cannot think clearly, therefore you cannot be productive. And it is simple. I know I said simple here. If you do it slowly but surely, it is a simple fix and you will be able to eat healthier and you will crave healthier options, because when you feel good, your body is gonna be like, let me have some more of that. Like, that made me feel really good. I got a lot of work done. It's a fulfilling feeling. You're finally getting that sense of accomplishment. You're going after your goals because you can think clearly. And in order to do that, you just got to choose the healthier options slowly but surely. That's it. And the last one here, number 6, is to use the 5-minute rule. And all this is just, hey, I could just do this for 5 minutes, right? Just 5 minutes, something I don't want to do, just 5 minutes. That's it. No more than that. If you don't want to keep going, that's fine. But you're going to find out more often than not that you're going to want to keep going. When you sit down to do something for 5 minutes, you're going to be like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, let me just keep doing it. And that's what happens. And the more you do that, the easier it gets. So set that rule often. If you find yourself that you don't want to do something, just set that 5-minute rule. Get a timer, set it for 5 minutes, sit down, and you'll see that you just want to keep going anyway, because it's way easier than you thought it was going to be. And if you don't want to keep going, that's fine too. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm supposed to do it for 5 minutes. That's okay. It's all right. You don't have to. Do 1 minute. Do it for 2 minutes. Doing something is better than doing nothing. I always say that. Done is better than none, right? Just get something finished. Just 1 minute worth of work. That's done. Okay, fine. Next time, do 5 minutes. Next time, do 3 minutes. Just do something. If you're doing something, that's gonna lead you to want more. And it's gonna lead you to figure out how to make it happen, how to be more productive. Because every time you don't do something and you just keep pushing it off, you're never gonna get where you wanna be. You will continue to just keep pushing it off. In order to get comfortable, you have to be uncomfortable at first. And to do the 5-minute rule and to just get a little uncomfortable, every now and then, just do that when you're not feeling it. When you just don't want to do something, you just set that 5-minute timer. You'll get it done. You'll figure it out. And if you do just one of these 6 simple ways to be more productive, I promise you, you will be more productive. You will lead a much more productive, fulfilling life, because this is the foundation. If you do at least one of these, you are setting the foundation to become more productive. And honestly, the biggest one I recommend, like I said earlier, is become bored. Please become bored. Just stare at a wall. If you don't want to do it, just make yourself bored. It'll literally make you want to do the work. You'd be like, well, fuck, I don't want to keep staring at the damn wall. Like, let me just get the work done. Have a blank wall. I know you got one. You got at least one blank wall. Find that blank wall, sit, stare, and you will see, it'll feel silly at first. Honestly, it was like, why am I doing this? Like, this is weird. And I was like, oh, wow, this really does work. Okay. Fair enough. It works. It's easy. It's the simplest thing you can do. If you do that one thing, I promise. I cannot say it enough. That's probably the best thing I've learned. How to be more productive, stare at a wall. And listen, if you have big goals and you have big dreams and you just don't know how to get there, you're lost, you're confused, you feel stuck, you don't have somebody pushing you. If you don't have somebody sitting next to you right now, that's not good. You need somebody that is ready to push you, and I'm here to help you. So scroll down right now, click on the top link in the description, and let's work together. Let's get you going after it. I want to see you going after it. I want everything and more, because I believe in you, but you need to believe in yourself. You need to get going. You need to do this. You have to just do this. You can't have me saying you got to do this. You got to take control of your life. You got to do the things that you don't want to do sometimes. And maybe this is the thing that you're just like, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. And you're just kind of like, is this the right time? It'll never feel like the right time. I can assure you that. So just scroll down right now, click on the top link in the description, and let's get you going. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.